Hello everybody, Brutal Bunny here, coming at you again with another Smite video. And in today's Smite video, we're going to be doing Muzen Cab, the god of bees. And he's pretty cool. I'm starting to like him. I did some play with him, and he's pretty good. I like him. So we're going to get straight into his attacks, and yeah, let's just go. Okay, so his first attack is called Hive. Now what Hive does is it basically has it's a radius. It's just basically a circle, and what it does is it heals Muzen Cab faster. And what it can do is, if you put down honey, which you'll see in the 2 clips after this, it can make the bees from the hive attack the honey, doing damage to people inside of it. So here is the move called Swarm, and basically what Muzen Cab does is he just throws a swarm of bees ahead of you, and it does some pretty good damage if you're leveled up. So now this is the honey attack that I was talking about, that with the hive it can make the bees attack the honey and people inside of it mainly, but pretty much everything else is pretty cool with the honey. It slows, and that pretty much does all that stuff because, yeah, it slows, and then, yeah, I think it blocks healing for a little bit too, so, I mean, that's always good. Last up, we have Muzen Cab's ult called Stinger, and Stinger does a pretty good amount of damage. It's not, I mean, the best ult. I mean, it's just a line. There's no special effects to it or anything like that, but it's a pretty good ult, and I mean, it's good at what it does. Okay, so we got our gameplay here that we're going to analyze. So what I do is, basically my strategy this whole game is just put hives everywhere. So wherever I go, there's going to be a hive, and so the honey will always do damage. So I'm kind of low on mana here, but that is not a problem with Muzen Cab, because Muzen Cab is a really good basic attack. Like, if you get high attack speed, you can just keep a stream of little stingers or whatever coming out at the enemies. And that is really good. As you see later in the video, what I do is I basically just keep a stream of bullets just going out into the advancing enemies that are just coming out of their fountain, and I just keep a good stream helping out, supporting my teammates, which it's a big part of Muzen Cab. He is a very supporting hunter. He's not a big, he's not like a big I kill everything hunter like Apollo or Anhur. Well, I'd say Anhur's a little bit. We'll review him next. So what Muzen Cab has some very unique traits. He has a very good attack speed, much like Bakasura, but Bakasura is an assassin, so you can't really compare them that much. But it's got good attack speed, which you can up a lot to get really good attacks and stuff, and you can get really good combos and stuff, and just really kill people. So as you see here, I just keep shoving stuff down range, use my ult here to finish off the kill on Neith, which I didn't think I could secure with basic attacks. So Loki there takes out the person inside of Hades' ult, and he takes out the second one too. I assisted in both of those. As you see, you get a lot of assists with Muzen Cab, and that's a good thing. I mean, as long as your team is taking out the enemies, that's always good. He's not a very high damage god in the game, which, I mean, is okay. So here is when I just basically start throwing down a stream of bullets. I just keep pounding down as they exit the fountain after we eventually kill them, so that we just kill them and then they get out of the fountain and all that. And see, Thor just comes out, and I just pretty much just keep a good stream of stingers and stuff coming out of whatever Muzen Cab's shooting. I don't even know. But I just keep a stream. I'm just constantly firing. I'm not even letting off the trigger a little bit, so I just constantly keep firing, which is really good with Muzen Cab, is you can just keep firing and you have really no downside except movement speed. Because so if you get like them trapped or whatever, you can just keep firing, and you don't have a really bad downside with that. As you see here, I back forward back into the enemy's tower / fountain, whatever it is, and just keep streaming projectiles downrange. And now I kind of go into the tower, which is not really good for Muzen Cab, since he is a pretty low health god. He's low health, low attack. I mean, but he's still a great god to play with, even though some of his abilities are subpar. His basic attack is leaves little to be desired. So, as you see, I'm going basic normally with just like 90 damage per basic attack, which is extremely good, especially with the amount of basic attacks going out per minute or whatever, which is really, really, really good. As you see again here, my team kind of just pushes them back into their fountain, which, you know, always does good stuff if you can keep them back there, but if you can't, then that's not really good. As you see, I have a ton of assists, a decent amount of kills, but assists really triumphs there. Now, this is basically the end of the video, and I would just like to thank everybody that keeps coming back to the channel to watch my videos. I just really appreciate everyone doing that, and yeah, thanks. Brutal, out.